Back to Church Sunday is an initiative from the UK and is now all over Australia. It's very simple. It's about a friend inviting a friend back to church.
This is my neighbour Joyce. I invited her along to Back to Church Sunday on the way home from the airport. Joyce had been visiting her granddaughter up in Queensland, and we started talking about how they were invited to Back to Church Sunday, and I said, oh, I was going to invite you back to church.
I did invite a couple of people, yes, one of them came.
But through the music group that we attend that the church runs, a few of the mothers came with their children.
We've sent out invitations to people, past parishioners.
I brought Barbara and my friend June has brought Norma.
A lot of old people that used to worship here many years ago turn up today. Fantastic.
If you've come as a guest of one of our regular members, a special welcome to you on this day that we're calling Back to Church Sunday.
We gave the children their own little invitations to take to their friends at school to ask them if they'd like to come so that they could feel part of the Back to Church Sunday too.
Undeserved and unconditional accepting love is called grace in the Bible.
I thought the service was very appropriate.
I like the worship, the sense of worship in the service. It was really very special.
Nigel, whom I work with, he invited me.
My grandma comes every week, helps out during the week, and I just came down with her and my brother.
Many years ago I came here Sunday school, probably about 40 years ago.
It's a lovely service, I enjoyed it very much.
There are people out there that will come if you invite them, and it isn't actually so hard to invite someone.
We just ran our normal service so that people could come and see us as we are.
What I'm impressed by is individuals in this church who have ventured out into their communities and gone to their friends or their colleagues at work and said, look, hey, I go to church on a Sunday, do you fancy joining me? And what is staggering is when you talk to them is how ready people are to come to church if simply they're invited.
Consider who you might invite back to church.